How can we preserve our natural and cultural heritage? Like this, perhaps. Västarvet is a regional museums and heritage trust where important artifacts are collected and catalogued. The collection is open for viewing by the public on Thursdays between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. The artifacts themselves are kept safely out of reach. No, wait a minute, stop the film. That is not Västarvet. This is Västarvet. In West Sweden, this is where you'll find Västarvet. Here we have a full exhibition of the fascinating natural and cultural heritage of the region, bringing the entire history of Western Sweden to life. What do we mean by culture and cultural heritage? These things, for example. Our cultural heritage, shaped by our ancestors through the ages and shaping us today. Buildings and villages, traditions, arts and crafts, old and new, side by side. All these things tell us something about our identity, past and present. The purpose of Västarvet is to preserve the living heritage of Western Gotland. Our staff have an in-depth knowledge of archaeology and history, building preservation, traditional crafts, and conservation. To make this heritage accessible to the public, we cooperate with a number of museums, tourist attractions, exhibitions, and a World Heritage Site. Only a small part of the entire collection is on display at our exhibitions. Further information can be found on our websites, where hundreds and thousands of artifacts and photographs can be studied. Västarvet is also a source of knowledge, where the general public, schools, organizations, public institutions, etc. can find information on architectural conservation, traditional crafts, archaeology and local history. Our natural and cultural heritage is a valuable asset, and we work closely with other organizations to develop it. One of our projects concerns a village on the west coast of Sweden called Snarsmon, where traveling people lived in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Here, locals and traveling people have helped us collect documents and stories about one of the few physical relics of the traveling people's culture. The project has meant a great deal to a lot of people, creating a sense of community and building bridges. Another example is our resource center for traditional crafts and architectural conservation. Västarvet collaborates with architects, designers and craftsmen to try out traditional techniques and local natural materials in a modern context where sustainability is so important. Västarvet is also involved in helping to develop the region's tourist industry. We are, for instance, involved in the restoration of the pilgrimage routes that link Western Sweden with the continent and the most important Nordic pilgrimage site, Nidaros, in Norway. Our natural and cultural heritage is not static. It is constantly changing. Certain aspects are highlighted, others are forgotten. But one thing is certain, everyone has a story to tell, and Västarvet provides the gateway to the heritage of Western Sweden.